Hi, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be talking about gender this week. Gender is a really important topic, and actually, understanding about gender starts way before adolescence. By the age of 2, kids start to divide the world into what's male and what's female. Have you ever heard a kid say, "Is that a boy or is that a girl?" This is the first start of socialization in our world, because we do tend to divide the world into male and female. And those are social categories that we use for everything, from bathrooms to sports to clothes to friends to jobs or even majors that we think that males or females should have. But in adolescence, gender takes on a bigger meaning. We have to start looking at gender not just in terms of the categories of boys and girls that we have socially prescribed, but in terms of what it really means to feel masculine or feminine. This week, we're going to deviate from the book a little bit because the book doesn't do a great job talking about this topic. The first thing we're going to start with is talking about what biological sex is. It's important to understand what biological sex is and why it's different from the social phenomena of gender. Then we're going to talk about what gender really is. We're going to talk about how people think and feel about their gender. That's called gender identity. We're going to talk about how people think mentally, the cognitive structures about gender. That's called gender schemas. And we're going to talk about the social roles that we expect people to have based on their having a gender of male or female. Those are called gender roles. What I hope that you'll take away from this is that it may be the case that this binary we have of male and female, maybe that's not the truth anymore. What I hope that you'll see is biologically, in terms of sex, there are people who have some contradictions. Maybe they're not fully male or fully female. This is called intersexuality. And believe it or not, it affects about 1 in every 100 people you know, and sometimes they don't even know it. You're going to meet these people when you work with adolescents. In addition, you need to know that not everyone identifies with the gender they were assigned with at birth. And there are many other variations on gender identity as well. If you're going to be working with adolescents, you need to understand this and learn how to be sensitive to it. Now, this is a hot topic in the news, and we see the debates about what bathroom people are supposed to use. We could talk about the politics, and that's important for sure, but we have to keep in mind the science, because there's a difference between the science and our beliefs. So I really want to focus on the science so you understand the scientific facts of what biological sex is and the scientific facts of what gender identity is and how we understand it. These are the keys that will guide you in helping to support adolescents. Because the simple fact of the matter is that kids today who are transgender are at highest risk of depression and suicide, higher than any other population in our society. If you're going to be working with adolescents, you will meet these kids and they will need your support. So this week we'll put our personal beliefs aside and focus on the science, and I hope to have a great discussion about it. I'll see you then.